Hi, darlings. I'm fulwahs and you're listening to cuppa.perspective. If you're a new listener, this podcast is for those who are keen on improving themselves and where I share meaningful, unprofessional advice, as well as sharing my honest perspective on all aspects of life. As a fellow human myself, humans never fail to confuse me or surprise me. You ever have an encounter with a person and your whole mind goes blank and you ask yourself, are people really like this? Or how can people act like this? Like, the things that people do and think about baffles me. So let me go ahead and share with all of you 5 things I don't understand. So grab your desired beverage. I have my tea right next to me. But before I start, I would like to ask one favor from all of you. And I only want this one thing from all of you listening. If you like my content and want consistent, entertaining weekly episodes, subscribing and liking my content will 100% make me bring you better content every week. That's all I want. Okay, let's begin. 1. Why people obsess with celebrities. People actually pinpoint every single little detail that they see or a celebrity has done, or an action, or even a word or statement they have announced. Do people forget that their time is limited on Earth? Do people forget that their precious, valuable time that they are spending and wasting on typing, hating, spamming comments with negative, harsh words, basically talking about celebrities and making stuff about them as if they know them personally, and constantly revolving their whole world around that specific figure or person they idolize? Do people truly neglect the fact that those individuals are human as well? I get the fact that they're celebrities and they're known and that people are inevitably going to talk about them, but at the end of the day, they still characterize as humans. People need to chill. Seriously. Why is it that you're treating them as if they're computerized or AI, or that they were created to not falter here and there and make no mistakes? It doesn't make sense to me. And what's even more annoying is when, for example, someone says, "Oh, I like this person or actor," and another chaotic, obsessive fan addict of that specific person comes in and attacks that person and says, "Name one of their albums, name one of their films, name their birthday, what's their favorite color." Like, are you serious? I'm not that obsessed. Calm down. Do you not realize how stupid you sound? How you're obsessing entirely over a person whose heart beats like yours and mine? Do you not realize how mentally insane you sound? Do you not get how much danger you are putting yourself in to have such attachment to a being? People need to wake up and take in the fact that they're harming themselves to make their whole existence and life around that base person. That's mind-boggling. Attachment to any person is hazardous itself, let alone a whole celebrity who people idolize and paint this quote unquote perfect picture about them. I'll never understand people that fill their entire room with pictures of their idol. It just seems unnatural, if I'm going to be completely honest. I'm genuinely glad I'm not a celebrity, because I wouldn't be able to deal with the people who obsess over me and treat me as if I'm not human. Like, I don't want to be treated like anything other than that, simply because no human should hold their self in a higher regard or rank to another person. We're all the same at the end of the day. Another topic that needs to be mentioned is that some people will literally stoop to the level of worshipping that person as if they created the heavens and the earth. People should fix their obsessions with celebrities. It's not even funny. People are harming themselves and wasting their life with this toxic infatuation with a person. Those same idols you love have hearts, have lungs, have brains, have the right to a healthy environment. Those same people that they hold such high unrealistic standards towards are also human and make faults just like you and I. Why do people get surprised when even a simple slip-up happens from a celebrity? And I'm not talking about those outrageous, unheard of, inhumane tragedies that is uncalled for. I'm talking about a silly little mistake that anyone with a beating heart is capable of making. 2. Why am I paying more for the delivery than the actual item itself? Why is it that I'm paying 20 or 16 riyals for just one coffee that costed less? Like, I get it, right? But why is it my responsibility, okay, to pay for the driver? I'm just trying to get my food, man. Like, why is it my responsibility that I'm paying more for the delivery than the actual item? It just doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. 3. Something I also don't understand is trends. Not just trends specifically, but people who are so indulgent and invested with trendy items, to the point where when it first becomes a trend, they are the first one to buy it. And when something goes out of trend or dies out, regardless if they like it, they no longer want it, as it's no longer trendy, therefore making it not cute anymore. And nobody else is thinking that it's cute anymore, or nobody else likes it or whatever. Like, think for a second. Are you living for yourself in that decision you made? Or are you living for other people? As apparently, according to you, they decide what you should spend your money on or what your taste should be like. If you're buying something clearly based on the fact that it's trending or people think it's cute, where does it stop? Because trends are an ongoing cycle. They change, which is the whole purpose of a trend. It's not permanent. You're not really living for yourself, are you? You're living for others' opinions, and on top of that, you're wasting your money and not expressing your true style. I will never be the type of person, and I'm saying this now because I've gone through a lot of transitions in life concerning my phases of aesthetics and personal style until I got to a place and age where I appreciate the art of fashion and more timeless pieces and can appreciate all genres, but not to the point where one finds something not cute and me deciding based on that. When I look at a piece of clothing, I don't think, is this trendy and popular? Instead, I ask myself, is it nice? And do I actually like it? So, I've truly cultivated what I'm drawn to and developed my own personal identity, which is a topic I will talk about in one of my upcoming episodes. So stay tuned for that. 4. Why is it that when girls say to other girls, "Oh, I look so bad today and ugly," they are answered back with, "Oh no, you look fine, what are you talking about?" But when a girl says she's pretty, suddenly it's, "Humble yourself, you're not that pretty." Like, what? Just a second ago, I said I was ugly and you praised me. Now I acknowledge I'm pretty and you're telling me to humble myself? Huh? By the way, there's a difference between confidence and arrogance. We all know the difference. But God forbid a girl tells herself she's pretty. Like, apparently that's stepping the line now. Quick tip. A girl calling herself pretty doesn't make her arrogant. It's how she acts. It's okay to acknowledge that you're beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. But how are people going to find me pretty if I don't even think I am? Remember, prettiness comes with not only looks, but with character and aura as well. I will always say this, no matter how gorgeous you are, I don't care if you look like an Adriana Lima or Bella Hadid doppelganger. If you're not nice, and if you have nasty tongue, meaning you spread disgust and hate to others, you are ugly. I can completely switch up with people if their character is not it. I don't care what you look like. And the thing is, you could be considered normal in society, or in simple terms, not as blessed in terms of looks, but if your character is radiating and spreading kindness and respect, you are the prettiest person in my eyes. People sometimes forget that looks aren't everything in a relationship. However, acknowledging your prettiness, plain and simple, is not wrong at all. People just love to find problems about everything. Remember, it starts from you first. If you aren't confident and don't find yourself pretty, nobody will care nor look at you. Aura and perception is a huge factor. 5. Last but not least, why do people judge? I cannot begin to explain the annoyance and agitation I feel when I see others visually judging other people. Like it's obvious on their facial expression as well. They make some sort of facial expression after a person they found weird said something, or that they don't like for whatever reason. Like, even if they don't say anything wrong. Like, ma'am, who are you? I feel like humans seriously forget that they're humans. You get me? Like, they're judging other humans. Are they forgetting that they're humans also? They are the same breed. We all have chromosomes, okay? We're all humans, yeah? We all have organs, we have bones, we have skeletons. Why are you judging me and others? We're the same. No, but literally, I don't get people that judge. Just why? Why? What is the main cause of you judging someone else, and what makes you a judge? Why is it that you are judging other people? The thing is, if you think about it, never once in my life have I seen a confident, comfortable person, a person that is comfortable with themselves, and someone who is truly confident in themselves judge someone. I've never seen that. It's always the insecure, petty people that find any reason to judge a being. The thing is, before judging someone else, look at yourself in the mirror, listen to what you're saying, and think about who you are before judging someone else. Like, am I in the state to be judging someone else? Am I some well-crafted, perfect, top-notch, qualifiable human ever made? You're not a robot, man. Chill out. You probably have more flaws than them if you're even coming to the point of criticizing others. We all have flaws, but people that see others' flaws and judge them for it are most likely to not see their own flaws. Because even speaking for myself, I don't look at people for their flaws. I look at someone from their character, their actions, and how they present themselves. I don't judge them for their faults or flaws. Who am I to judge them? I should be lucky that my secrets and mistakes aren't showcasted for the whole population to see. Am I better than them? No. Are they better than me? No. Nobody is higher or better than someone else. There's just good and bad mindsets, and that's the difference. You just need to change your mindset. You can't go around judging a certain person just because they did something quote unquote quirky or weird, or however you think. For example, someone who is very awkward, let's say, and thinks that they're funny, also could be considered quirky and unusual, starts talking about something and starts laughing. Another bitter person starts looking at them and makes a rude facial expression, basically, in simple terms, judging them after they said something. Like, okay, you don't need to laugh at everything they say or think what they're saying is funny. Like, sure, who am I to say anything to that? We don't find everyone funny, and that's fine. It's not something wrong. Not everyone has the same humour, so I get it. But why would you judge someone's humour or likes, or how they talk, or their quirks or personality? Why would you judge that? Why would you disrespect them like that? Are you not a soul as well? Why are you acting like some Barbie type AI specimen? Who are you, man? Both of us are flesh. If we were to be buried into the ground, nobody would tell us apart because we are both one kind, same level and value. Nobody's higher than the other. Me and you just have different morals. Me and you just have different opinions and mindsets. But in no way is it acceptable for me to say, I am better than you, and vice versa. You don't have the authority to judge someone. This isn't your job. You're not Simon Cowell. You're not paid to do this and qualified to do this. And nobody could pay me an amount to make me insult and judge others, because realistically, who am I to offer such opinions? Like, genuinely. That would be me saying that I value money over human nature. Like, we all love money, yeah? But not in that way. Do we not acknowledge our faults as well? We all do and say things that are stupid and embarrassing. Who cares? It's what you do with that embarrassment and mistake and change it into something positive and learn from it. People that are bitter, insecure, and that don't like themselves judge other people. It's always those resentful people that find anything to belittle and to gossip about others, as they have no life, even if their personality is the worst of all. Focus on your flaws. And flaws doesn't need to necessarily be a bad thing, but your weaknesses are the most important. That's what you only need to focus on. Who cares about that other person's flaws? Why are you putting attention on them? Like, you're judging mine that you don't even see your own. You're the one that needs help. Fix yourself first before trying to fix others. Plus, you can't fix anyone if you haven't fixed yourself and if you're not fixable. Like, even Bob the Builder cannot do you justice. Bob the Builder is struggling to build. He hasn't struggled this much in fixing something. That's it. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay. We have reached the end of this podcast. Thank you so much for listening. I greatly appreciate it. Comments will be open, and I'll be looking forward to your reviews, notes, or questions, or maybe recommendations for my new episode. New episodes come out every Tuesday. Check out my Instagram and TikTok, not to mention my Spotify as well as YouTube, all at cuppa.perspective, which I'll be posting episodes on as well. Like if you enjoyed my episode, and subscribe as well as clicking the notification bell to get notified on weekly uploads. I love and appreciate you all. See you next week. Bye!